this is one that happens with us. And we really didn't do this until COVID that I can remember. So we started selling on interest rate. Interest rates are high, interest rates are low. And then we talked about that. And really, for all of my career that I can remember, we didn't really talk about interest rates that much out there in the world. But suddenly when COVID came and we were getting they were down in the ones for a second, and then they got into the 2s and 3s, then everybody starts talking about interest rates. So we kind of painted ourselves in a corner in terms of the market, because we made the whole discussion around interest rates. It's like, really, it should be about, and every other industry does this, we talk about payment, right? It's like, how much is the monthly payment, right? Versus the interest rate, which is, largely, arbitrary. It's like, okay, well, if you can get in the house that you want for the amount of money that you want to spend a month, who cares what the interest rate is? You
ever been car shopping? They're like, hey, how much is the car? Well, it's $600 a month. No, how much does the car cost? Well, it costs $600 a month. They never tell you the price of the car. You don't know how much the doc fee was or this or that. They just want to sell you a monthly payment. Yeah. It's the same, because guess what? Normally as a lender, I find out very quickly in the conversation where they want to be monthly payment wise. Let me deal with all of the back end to get them there, because guess what? I'm going to try to find the best program, the best rate, how much to put down, how much the closing costs are, and wrap all that into a bundled, this is where you said you wanted to be, and this is the best scenario to put you there. But guess what? I'm also looking, as in my story from previously, at the back end financial situation. And if I see something and I say, hey, that monthly payment, let's put that a little higher, but let's pay off some debt that's higher interest rate, I'm going to suggest that too.
Yeah. It's interesting, because really what people are looking at is the interest or the monthly payment to determine their house price anyway. And and then they get zeroed in on the house price. Even sometimes it's like, well, you really are saying, how much can I afford per month? Right. And that's really where it shakes out practically. So people are actually starting there. So it's not like misleading. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't let people know what the interest rate is or know but largely as it pertains to someone's daily life, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They're thinking about, how much am I going to have to pay per month? And that usually sets their expectation of a house price. Some people don't do it that way. Most people do, though.
Yeah. Well, and here's the secret, the big secret, right? I don't make any more money from you if the interest rate's higher or lower.
Yeah.
I make $0 extra in commission. Mm-hmm. Just like everybody else, it's loan amount.
Yeah.
You, it's purchase price as an agent. Yeah. Me, when I'm working as an agent, it's purchase price. But for me, it's loan amount. So I'm not going to suggest a higher interest rate to you just so I can make a little bit extra money. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to put you in the best product possible, period.
Yep.
And any good lender would do the same.
But how much are you in that conversation with buyers talking about monthly payment? Doesn't that sort of dominate the conversation?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's all the conversation. Yeah. People don't understand mortgages well enough to have any other conversation.
Yeah.
And the people that know just enough to be dangerous, that's where it starts to get a little bit more difficult to have those conversations, because you're trying to direct it towards monthly payment because you know the ins and outs of all the programs, but they know just enough to ask some different questions to generate more conversation. And that's not bad. Knowledge is good. If anybody wants to go in depth about why I've picked a program or what I've suggested, I would love to have that conversation with you. But most of the time, the level of understanding about what's out there is just not there to have the in-depth conversation.